What's a body gotta do?
What?
Hello everybody and welcome. It's me Bolsonex and D. We're gonna play The Monster Inside, an audio visual novella by Random Sheet Games in Random Game Series episode 16 or 17. I never looked at them, to be honest. So yeah, it's a new game on Steam, the newest possible I can play at least. Yeah, I want to try it. It's a rather small game, so we'll try to make it in one episode. And yeah, let's start. The Monster Inside. Yeah. Okay, there's the menu, so there's no escape. My head pounded, ears still ringing, slinging. Some of the worst nightmares I have had in years left me feeling like I have been punched in the jaw. But just like any other day, I dragged myself to the office. Okay, so this is an office. Okay, there was another notice on the door from Mayor Renete's office. Permits out of date. They didn't like me much and they were trying to down me with paperwork. Okay, it was a slow month. It's a week since I had any real case to work on, so I passed the time pacing on the office, smoking and staring at the mirror in the corner, safely covered with an old bed sheet. I don't really dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I might see, afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. A girl came in so quiet, I nearly choked on my cigarette. How? Mister, please, you gotta help me, mister. Calm down, okay. Okay, thanks, it's just no one will listen to me. Just tell me your tale, I'm listening. She eyed me with a dash of suspicion as I douched back a handful of pills and chased with a swig of whiskey. I could tell this might take a while. Her name was Lily. She told me she was his mistress. The man all over the newspapers, the infamous banker, Mr. Ringan Farnsworth. Mr. Farnsworth was a drunk, pillaging bastard, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that she had recently gone missing. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Wife had just turned up dead in Central Park 2 nights ago. You don't understand, he just couldn't have done it. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Everyone thinks it was him and no one believes me. She gotta be in trouble. I ain't saying I believe you, but what makes you think he's dangerous? Well, Mr. Jack, you can call me Jack. Jack, whoever did this to his wife must have been the one who took him. He would have never left without me. She promised me. Wait, why don't I choose a name and I have Jack? Jesus Christ. I'm sure Mr. Fan promised this poor girl a lot of things. Please, the cops won't listen to me and they gonna bring him on charges. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. Unless get out there in too much of a hurry. Farnsworth was practically the entire police force in his deep pockets. Probably they haven't found much yet. If they found him and brought it in, it would be due to public pressure. Sometimes a mob with pitchforks is more dangerous than one man with money. You got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. I can help you, yeah. Oh, thank you, mister, thank you. But please, be careful. I don't think this was just any murder or kidnapper. I think it was a beast. The word struck me funny, like when you jar your elbow on a hard corner. Not a word many use these days, except in hushed whispers and bedtime stories for children. Oh, they were real enough, alright. They just got better at hiding, controlling their insane urges. but I hadn't seen any monster in nearly 15 years, back when I was still a cop myself. Yeah, this is... And you seem the kind of man who's good at solving mysteries. Sir, can't you see how busy I am with cases? I applied a little too harshly. Circumstances isn't my strong suit. I stayed here more and more, and she said you're on your way. Didn't want to scare her, but I warned her before she left to keep her doors locked. Had called me if she saw anything suspicious. I didn't know if she was in any danger herself, but better safe than sorry. That might have been my way down to Central Park. It was a long shot, but maybe there was something there the cops had missed. Okay, next chapter. Finished chapter 1. I think there are a couple. Okay, the scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I have got a knack for finding things others overlook. Alright. A knack, a more of symptom of condition, more or less useful symptoms I kept in check, but for the time being my keen sense of smell should come in handy. It was faint, but I could smell it before I even approached the police line. And the skin was less of a thing, more of an emulsion. Seduction. Strangely familiar smell. Explained the scent of trepidation, or maybe even outright fear, but Mrs. Yeah, Firewall seemed to have been at the height of pleasure when she left this world. Brought new meaning to a crime of passion. Pushing the thought, maybe it was time to get down to business. Investigate the scene. Okay, so this game by now looks pretty good, but I think it have to be a bit long. A burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I ran my fingers on its length. I felt a chill down my spine. This wasn't just any burn mask. This was a mark of an ancient magic. It's doubtfully the cops who have picked up on it. Could Lila have been right? Something unnatural was at play here. But it was no stranger to the strange. Okay, anything else to investigate? Okay. Muddy footprints everywhere. Difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. But the cops don't wear 2,000 pair of kilos. It looked like someone was there that night and walked away on his own 2 feet. After looking out for a while longer, I realized that the park had given all it was hiding from me, so I trundled back to my apartment and my head hit my pillow like I owed it my money. Next chapter. Okay, that was quick. Ooh. Sorry guys. The next morning I was reeling from another bout of ghoulism, nightmares, but I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily was already sitting outside my office. She waited words to see as I locked the door down. Another notice from the mayor's office. I motioned for her to step inside. Seemingly afraid of what I might say, she finally worked up the courage to ask. So what did you find? I have to say. Actually, what do you mean? Let's say the truth. What does that mean? What about Reggie? Do you know where he might be? Yeah, that's it. My tongue was in towards here as I grabbed a bottle from my desk. It runs in my throat, made it difficult to swallow my net. But I don't know where he went. Do you think the news this morning is related? What news is that? Haven't you heard? No. They found the police chief's wife dead down by the docks. They say it happened last night. Okay, let me guess, Chief Amanda is missing too. My face might have been real in the circumstances. Ashley confirmed my suspiciousness, but it faded quickly. Amato was a shit cop and a shit chief. He was held half the reason I left the force, but now his wife was dead and I had some more questions than I did the day before. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't helped by the splitting pain at my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work and she left slightly dejected and wanting more answers than I could provide. Okay. That night after the cops clear the dogs, I will sleep down and see what I can uncover covering Mrs. Amato unlimited demise. Okay. Next chapter, okay. We're getting there. The cold air smelled strongly of salted oil and could it be? I don't know. Then that smell again, like someone had bottled pure aerosol and used it on as a perfume. It hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the used sensual fumes soon gave me the way to rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what the scene reminded of me, and that scared me more than not knowing. Okay. Looked down at my hands, shaking the nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now, reformed. I had to focus, no jumping to conclusions. Follow the evidence. Investigate the scene. Okay. Red Phoenix cigarettes. That is cigarettes? That looks like a chainmail. Okay, seems legit. Same shitty brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. Investigators. There's the smallest piece of purple fabric torn and cut in the splitter of a board. The police report didn't say anything about Mrs. Amato wearing purple, and it was certainly of a quality you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see many high society types around fluttering royal purple threads. I pulled out my own pack of reds and lit it up. I could already feel another headache coming up, but looking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. The cold helped me push down the uncomfortable thoughts that I had been bubbling onto the top of my brain. Next chapter. Honestly, I don't remember to walk back to the office. Apparently, I spent the night in my easy chair there from the dogs lingering on my clothes. It was still dark out. No, I checked the door. How long had I been out? Had I really slept through the entire day? Alright, sorry guys, I was doing something. I'm back. Okay. A newspaper was sitting on the door as I stood there to fetch it. I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. Because you smoked that piece of shit. I steadied myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked it up, the paper I could already read the headline. Mayor missing, wife found dead. 2 cases is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. The cops would soon come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I slammed my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inspiration pills. Couldn't take any chance. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. I threw on my jacket and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Jack, where are you going off to? I have been trying to reach you all day. I'm sorry, but I don't have time. Okay, but we need to talk when you get back. Stay safe. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it will be okay, but it will be a lie. Okay, next chapter. We're getting there, guys. The alley was located just behind the high-rise apartments where Mayor and his wife lived. Okay. I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash to evidence. So I have to choose the trash. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. Ha ha ha. But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't matter to take long if you know how to look for. Lightweight bags usually mean something was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot, shell companies, sad stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Vinetti was crooked, but this was unbelievable. And there was more letters between Vinetti and Chief Amato talking about me, how they were trying to get me shut down. Didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Okay, the car. Anything else? Okay, so only the car. Vinetti's car. If he's still alive, why would he have left him with his car? He didn't make any sense. I honestly wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high. At my best, was edging towards the unthinkable. As I searched around for anything that might assuage my fears, I caught the scent again. I overwhelmed my other senses with the unrelenting pleasure. It was intoxicating. A weapon used on the weak-willed, a weapon I knew all too well. Through it was been many years since I had used it. Was there another like me? Was I being framed? It wasn't possible, was it? I was talking to my superiors, I was informed. But the nightmares, the headache, the memory lapses, I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking back to the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Not just any watch though. My watch. How long had my wrist been bare? Surely I just dropped it when I first come down to the alley. Checked the time just before I left the office, hadn't I? Or had I used the wall clock? Couldn't be sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. Okay, next chapter. I don't know why I ran back to the office. The cops will probably show up any minute, knock the door down and cart me away. They will put it together before long. Maybe it will stop me at best for everyone if I simply face my own reflection. But Lily was still there waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You look like you have been a ghost. My own ghost come back hunt me from the past. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. I took a good last look at her as I prepared to shove her at the door. I noticed she was wearing the same thing she had when I first came to my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. All that I had really noticed before, but it made her seem out of place, out of time. And it was frayed around the edges, torn in place. My chair caught me, my fall as my knees failed me. It was you are the monster. Oh Jack, we are all one and not the same. You and I were both monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. There's no such thing as information. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us will never suppress our truth natures as you have in Cubus. Those men were probably dead too. Now I figured she probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. So you have done all this just to wake me up? You could say that, so it seemed enough to have you doubt yourself. You believe you were still capable of such horrors, which means deep down you probably are. You can't escape it. Now, I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed with my head. Oh, don't act. I didn't do you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they are gone. I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull, weak to compare to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man. I had to keep her talking. I've met a Sabus who seduces and kills women. Oh please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't understand it when it comes to pleasure of the flesh. What? But I do still need an incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I've harvested from those awful men and plant it among the fertile masses for me. I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. Ha ha ha. What? That maniacal laughter. What? I portioned myself down, making sure she was looking my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. With a quick flip of my wrist, I whipped the old bed sheet off the cornered mirror. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and sucked into a mirror with a painful monster stream trapped. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side, aimed at the mirror, and fired. And where am I? Story and programming by Tyler Owen. Art by Dude, Outerberg, music and CFX. Okay. Any you want, guys? That was a good game. Okay, I don't know where to start. First of all, there are other games if you want to take anything. Well, don't have much money on me. Okay. So pretty much, I didn't expect the end of the story. I'm sorry if I was sounding a bit boring. Yeah, there was a problem with that. Great game. Small one, that's why the video is probably gonna be long, because I needed to finish it. Pretty cool game, walkthrough. I will probably make more of these guys' stories if I find any, which is completely free. I said I don't have any money. Okay, so I don't have anything else to say. That's pretty much it. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I'm gonna see you next time. Peace out.